Hey, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at Matic. I do want to say that I'm not a financial advisor. You should do your own research before investing money into crypto. Now, I do want to mention the two donation links down below in the description. Feel free to support Ukraine if you want to. The links will take you to official websites where you can donate to the Ukrainian refugees and to Ukraine's military. So thank you all for understanding and thank you all for donating. Now let's jump straight into the video. So taking a look at Matic here, we are on the daily chart. This is TradingView. I'm going to remove this Fibonacci retracement at the top, and we're going to take a look at this one. So as you can see, we have our swing high over here, and we have our swing low over here. So this is our golden ratio, and we got rejected from this area once we lost it. We came back down, and now we were hanging around the first fib level, which is this swing low, as we just mentioned. And right now we are in a bullish reversal pattern. So we're going to zoom in a little bit and take a look at that. I just wanted to show you how I got my Fibonacci set up. So right now, as you can see, we have this falling wedge pattern, and the target from that pattern is all the way where the pattern was created. And it's right over here. And let me get that. So 74 cents, as you can see. There we go. That's our target. From where we are right now, that is a 15.5% trade. So if you're looking for that trade, you could enter now. You could wait for a breakout and a back test of support. But I do think if we have a little bit of a relief rally with Bitcoin, I do think the target can be met pretty quickly here. And then we can continue to drop off even lower and potentially meet some of the fib extension levels to the downside that we have over here. But I do want to say that a lot of altcoins right now find themselves in this falling wedge pattern. Some of them are already breaking out. For example, Chainlink just broke out and met the target and then some of its falling wedge. So some of the targets are going to be met here, and I do expect Polygon Matic to meet its target unless Bitcoin starts dropping pretty quickly here. Also, I want to bring your attention to the 20 EMA. We have the 55 EMA, which is the red line over here, and the 20 EMA, which is the yellow line. So the 20 EMA is rejecting us. As you can see, we had a wick all the way to the 20 EMA here. We got rejected back down. And this is just what happens in a downtrend. You get rejected by the 20 EMA. You have a rejection over here. And now you have your second rejection over here. We haven't touched the 20 EMA in almost 2 months here. So this was a very much needed back test of resistance. If we start breaking it and we start back testing the 20 EMA as support, that is going to be bullish. Hopefully the EMAs can come closer together. That's exactly what we need. And eventually we need the bullish cross confirmation, and off we go. But I do not envision that happening quite yet. I do think we can potentially get to our target here, and then we're going to come back even lower. We could potentially come up even higher, maybe even get rejected from the 55 EMA, and we could get a bounce off the 786 fib retracement level over here at 87 cents. But I do think this would just be a lower high because we are in a downtrend. You do have these breaks to the upside, but you're going to come back down. You did have a technical target here to the downside at 24 cents because you did start losing the first fib level over here. So as you all know, once you start losing the first fib level, which is the swing low of the fib retracement here, you are in a technical target to the 1.618 because after you lose this level, you usually do come all the way down to the 1.618 and then start your reversal to the upside. Sometimes you even have wicks all the way down to the second fib level. So I'm just going to show you all these support levels so you can have them in mind, and you can set some buy limit orders if you want to. But as you can see, you had a wick all the way here back in May 12th, and you got bought up pretty quickly here. So I do think if you're going to start coming back down to these levels, I do think Polygon Matic is going to get bought up real quick. And I don't have any Polygon Matic coins right now, but I am planning to buy some. I still want to fill up my bags with more Chainlink, and after that, I'm going to be filling up my Matic bags. And I'm going to try to buy as many higher cap altcoins as I can during these pullbacks, because this is probably one of the last opportunities you're going to get with these prices. I don't think we're going to be seeing a $30,000 Bitcoin in the next, year and a half. I don't think we're going to be back to these numbers. So yeah, let's all take this time and take this opportunity and make the most out of it. Now, jumping into the daily chart here, let's take a look at the relative strength index we have going on here. So let me just extend this trend line. As you can see, we're breaking through a very important resistance trend line that we did backtest as support twice, once in January and once here in April. You had a little fake out over here, another little fake out over here, but right now you're breaking to the upside. And pay attention to this resistance level over here, because this could be our level where you get rejected. Plus, we did hit this level a couple of times previously, but yeah, just look out for this resistance level. This is what rejected us the last time. This is what could reject us once again. So 46.6 is something to look out for. And also we do have this nice, well, you could say that we are in an ascending triangle here until we get a second touch, obviously. So this is not yet a confirmed resistance level, but if we do get rejected from it, okay, and we do come back and backtest the support, there is a potential we could break to the upside and have a strong move, potentially all the way up to 62.4, all the way up to 67.7 on the index. So let's see what happens here. Draw this out on your charts. This is a good way for you to know if an asset is breaking out of, important key resistance areas. Now let's move over to the Binance website. Now moving over to the Binance website, I do have the Fibonacci retracement set up. We have the exact same targets, and I do want to show you, let me just remove the fib here for a second because I don't think we need it. I do want to show you this buy zone over here. So anywhere from 39.5 cents all the way down to 26.5 cents. This is a very good buy zone in my opinion, because this is where we back tested. So this lower level, 26.5 cents, was back tested as support April 12th last year. And from there, we had a very strong move to the upside. We created an all-time high here, May 17th. Then we came back down, lost the 20 for a bit, and then we went and made a even new, we did make a new all-time high here as well in December of 2021 at $2.87. And we have been in this downtrend ever since for 6 months. And usually it takes, 6 to 12 months for a bear market to play out. Now, some people are expecting 80% drop on Bitcoin for this bear market. Now, officially, if you're looking by the percentages drops, we are not in a bear market, looking at Bitcoin's price, obviously. But if we do drop another 20%, I would assume that would be our bear market bottom and we would continue. But still, this could just be, this still could be a corrective phase of a bull market. But like I said, it all depends if we just start growing from here and start, breaking new all-time highs towards the end of the year, or if we continue dropping and we go all the way to $20,000. I do think, this is our bear market right now. We did get the weekly EMA bearish cross on Bitcoin. So, you could say we are in a bear market. If this is what the bear markets look like, then you just have to keep buying in and dollar cost averaging when you can. But you can see that we do have this trading range over here. And I do think if you're going to be coming back down on Matic, you're going to land in this zone, potentially even wick a little lower. But this will be your support zone to hold. From there, you can start recovering. And this essentially will be a higher low. As you can see, you have a high, and then you're going to be looking up and you're going to potentially create a higher high. But let's say theoretically that we did print a low here September 26th, 26.5 cents. And let's just set a fib retracement here. Okay, so from our swing low, let's say this would be our swing low, and the swing high we have over here at $2.92. So you're going to be looking at $13, almost $13 for Matic during the next bull market phase. At the 1.618, right? You have to break the first fib level here. You're going to be looking at the 1.618 as your technical target. So that's just a hypothetical. That's only if we bottom out here. But let's say this was our bottom right now, and we created a bottom here May 9th, right? This is the weekly chart, by the way. You have a technical target at $8.71. So yeah, this is just how I use the fib retracement. I get targets for future. And let's see, we just got a bearish cross here on the weekly chart, so I do expect a move to the downside. We could potentially see a little relief rally. We can even bounce from the 20 MA on the weekly chart here and then come back down even lower. That is still possible, but time will tell. And if you go to the oscillators here, you can see that the stochastic is extremely oversold. We are below the index of 20 here, which means we are oversold. The RSI on the weekly is very near the oversold zone. We're sitting at the index of 33. If you're below the index of 30, you're oversold. And the weekly MACD is very overextended to the downside, as you can see here. So yeah, this is just a very good time to be buying into a Polygon Matic, and yeah, that's exactly what I'm going to be doing. So thank you all for watching. If I missed out anything on the charts, please let me know down below in the comment section. Feel free to follow me on Twitter. I do post technical analysis and some interesting updates over there, and I do have a Patreon. It's a great way to support me and a great way for me to give back to those who support me. You get low cap gem calls, trading alerts, my project reviews, market sentiment analysis, what else do you get? Jesus. You get some video requests, technical analysis requests, and all that kind of stuff is going to be on my Patreon. So you're going to get all the posts unlocked immediately once you join. We have almost 500 posts, I want to say. I do post daily over there. So yeah, check it out. Thank you all for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Goodbye and good night.